today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Brady. Ebron caught left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. At the 39-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta will give them the season sweep. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Saints have taken the early lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Pascal. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run good for 24 yards. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Eric Ebron hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Folk connects on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Cousins. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Brown has the first down and much more. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Linval Joseph. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Play action now. Cousins.
Getting this out to the flat. Mostert.
He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 9 yards that time.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Jarwin.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Right about 20.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Looking deep here for Ebron. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd down, Eckler. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Eric Ebron with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Play fake. Cousins. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Saints have moved out in front. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. A gain of 6 there on first. From midfield, here's Brady. It's complete. It's Miller. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now Brady. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
He won't go down. And he's brought down. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bruce Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here after the long touchdown drive we just saw. You wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On play action, Cousins.
That's swung out to Mostert.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Cousins. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing is Cousins.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Cousins. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Cousins again. This to Jarwin. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins to throw it. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's into the hands of Pascal. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Brady. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
The Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Yeah, this will wind up as Saints first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Cousins throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. On 3rd down, Cousins.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Gano's kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Throwing now is Brady. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Play action. Now it's Brady. He completes it to Ridley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. To throw is Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On second and goal, Brady.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Cousins now to throw on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On second and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So his second field goal now here in this third quarter.
The first one got him the lead, and this one adds to it, but by no means is this one locked down. This is very much anyone's game.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense set to go.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Kelly.
Kelly with a first down and more.
And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Brady's throw taken in by Pascal. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. On first down, Kelly. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 30 on second down, Brady, and he will find Ridley on the left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
Kelly.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Joshua Kelly.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Finding some room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on first down. It's Wilkins, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Cousins. Going deep downfield for Ross. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With third down coming up. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. To throw is Cousins. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Kroft. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. Well, that changes things, obviously. They can elect to bring the kicking team out now and try it from the 20 if they want.
And I wouldn't be surprised at all if they did exactly that. Going for 2 from the 7 versus kicking it from the 20, I like my odds better with my kicker.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Now Brady. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Brady going to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Brady. Short little throw to Ebron. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now Brady again. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run again with Wilkins. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 34. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jordan Wilkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Ndamukong Suh in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing here, Cousins. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Saints, they